Hey there gamers, welcome to the channel. It is the Mobile Rhino here, and today we are going to discuss whether or not 20 Minutes Till Dawn is worth the download. Let's get into it. 20 Minutes Till Dawn is a survivors-like where you choose one of several playable characters, each with their own abilities that have the potential to be unlocked mid-run. You also choose a starting weapon and difficulty level, and then jump straight into the run. Your goal is simple: survive for 20 minutes until dawn, just like the title suggests. You will face endless hordes of enemies, bullets, and bosses, all trying to take you down before the sun rises. But luckily, as you fight off these hordes of enemies, you will gradually level up. And with each level, you will get a choice of skills to add to your character, which will enhance them and make them stronger. Each of these skills comes with various synergies that can be unlocked by getting various combinations of skills, which will then provide you with even more build opportunities. This system at times can make the game feel shallow at first, until you understand how to unlock certain skills later on in the run, and then you truly see just how many build possibilities there are. That said, I don't feel like this game has the most build variety when it comes to survivor-like games, but there are still a good deal of choices here. You can strike lightning down on your foes, spread the heat with fire attacks, send a barrage of bullets out in all directions, and much more. Now, let's talk bosses. A boss seems to appear every 5 minutes or so during your run. These bosses aren't the most interactive from what I've seen. They are mostly bullet sponges, though a couple of them have some basic attack patterns to avoid, but nothing crazy. The runs themselves to me are often fun the first half as they feel more challenging, but as your build progresses the game begins to get easier. Nothing quite so bad as Vampire Survivors where you can literally stand still and win the game no problem. But the difficulty curve does seem to drop off about halfway through the run, in my opinion. There is some basic meta progression here that serves as a skill tree of sorts. Once you unlock all the skill nodes, you are only allowed to allocate a certain number of them, which to me feels a little better compared to just giving you all the points, because this at least forces you to make some choices based on the build you are going for in the next run. For the monetization, 20 Minutes Till Dawn is actually fairly reasonable in my opinion. There are a handful of characters locked behind a 99-cent purchase, but most can be unlocked either by watching a few ads or purchased with some in-game currency. And in my mind, this is the kind of game where if you play it long enough, it might be worth spending a few bucks on the last few characters simply to support the developer. Now, there are some in-run ad options for a revive on death or a re-roll of your skill options, but honestly, I always skip these and don't find them annoying at all. Other than that, they have some basic cosmetic items you could purchase, though in a game like this with a fairly monochrome art style, I don't know that cosmetics have much value. But for the most part, this is actually a game where the monetization feels fair. The developer isn't trying to gouge every last penny out of you. They simply made a game, they let you play it for free, but if you want to play all the characters, you'll have to chalk up at least $5 at the time of this recording to get the full experience. But from what I can tell, I can't see any reason why you would need to spend any more than that for this game. Oh, and there is an ad-free forever option, but honestly, when I read the details for it, I'm not sure it has enough value for the $15 price tag. Seems you're better off just buying the individual characters and never watching ads once they're all unlocked, but that's just me. And all of the weapons in-game are unlockable either by watching a few ads or with in-game currency. So from everything I can see, as long as you're willing to watch maybe 30 or so ads over the course of the entire lifetime of the game and spend $5 on the characters, then you're good to go. Also, at the time of this recording, this game clocks in at just under 500 megabytes. So, for the amount of gameplay here, you're really getting a good amount of entertainment in a very small package. So, what is my final verdict here? Well, I think that 20 Minutes Till Dawn is a premier Survivors-like experience. Yes, premier. It may not have the same level of recognition as something like Vampire Survivors or even Brotato, but there is a solid game here that mostly respects your time and gives you a fun and rewarding experience. This is not the most robust game you'll ever play, but if you're looking for something solid with some decent depth in the survivors-like genre, then you are in the right place. But let me know what you think down below. Do you enjoy playing 20 Minutes Till Dawn? Until next time, Rhino out.